Good afternoon. Today's topic of discussion is administration of justice in Madras. So let's start with introduction. The Hindu Raja of Chandragiri, Raja Ramdev Rao, was ruling a small kingdom on the eastern coast of India. One person, namely Francis Day, came in contact with Raja Ramdev. This Raja was influenced by the relationship of Francis Day, and accordingly Raja Ramdev Rao granted a lease to Francis Day of the village Madras Pattanam. Thereafter, Francis Day transferred this land or the said territory to the East India Company. The company had set up a factory at that place. Therefore, the company had its establishment at Madras Pattanam. For the purpose of safety and effective control, the company constructed a fortified factory. Fortified means uh, which is safe from attack. म्हणजे आपण ज्याला म्हणतो भक्कम किंवा मजबूत. Known as Fort St. George in 1640. Thus, the company had its landmark in India at Madras Pattanam, where the Englishmen and other Europeans residing came to be known as White Town, and the people residing in the village Madras Pattanam and nearby inhabited by native Indians was known as Black Town. The people residing in the village Madras Pattanam were mostly Indians, and therefore it came to be known as Black Town. The company had employed the natives, that is, Indians, to work in the factory. Accordingly, there were two colonies established within the same town, Black Town and White Town, came to be known as Madras. Thus, the whole city of Madras was founded by Francis Day. The Raja empowered the company to mint money and to govern the whole city of Madras Pattanam. The whole settlement, consisting of White Town and Black Town, came to be known as Madras. Judicial administration in Madras divided in three stages. First stage or first phase starts from 1639 to 1661. 1661 to 1686 and 1686 to 1726 when the Regulating Act was passed. So let us discuss the first phase, that is from 1639 to 1661, and the charters and the code which are established under this period or during this period. So let us discuss White Town and administration of justice. White Town before 1665 was not presidency town. That is, Madras was not presidency town and it was subordinate to Surat. The company's factory at Fort St. George was under the administration of Englishmen, who was called agent. Administrative head was called as agent, and the agent was chief officer, or he was officer in charge of the settlement. Agent was to administer the settlement with the help of his council. First phase, jurisdiction. The agent and his council were authorized to decide both civil and criminal cases of English people who were residing at Fort St. George. In other words, they were to administer, agent and his council were to administer civil and criminal justice to the inhabitants of the White Town. And in White Town, Englishmen and Europeans were residing. So serious criminal cases were often referred by them to the company's authority in England for advice. This means agent and his council required to discharge twofold functions. As to first one is administrative functions and the other one is judicial functions. Defects in this administration of justice. First, judicial power of agent and counsel was vague and it was not definite, means it was indefinite. Serious criminal cases were referred by them to companies authority in England, which involved much delay. Second, the agent and the member of his council were administer justice, who were administered justice were merchants and they were not lawyers. They were supposed to decide cases according to English law, but they did not have knowledge of English law because they were basically merchants or traders. Number three defect, there was no separation between executive and judiciary. The agent and council constituted both executive as well as judicial authority for the White Town and therefore there was no separation. Administration of justice in Blacktown, the old judicial system was allowed to function in Blacktown. There was a village headman known as Adigar, that is Adhikari. Adigar, was responsible for maintenance of law and order in the village, in the Blacktown. Composition and jurisdiction. The Choeltry court with Adigar as a judge was to decide small civil and criminal cases, that is, minor nature civil and criminal cases. Thus, court was a court of petty cases. Petty cases means cases, example, cases of theft or prostitution, public intoxication, simple assault, or reckless driving on the road, indecent exposure. So, any offense punishable only with fine not exceeding rupees 1000 in CRPC are called petty offenses. Law to be applied. Adigar administered justice to the native at Choeltry court according to long established usages or customs. It was not to hear the cases of grave offences committed by natives. This court had no jurisdiction in serious matters and in capital cases. Capital cases म्हणजे जसं murder, dacoity. Hence, such matters were referred to the king. The king usually ordered for the trial of the criminals as per English law. Appeal from the Choeltry court. The appeals from the Choeltry court were to be heard by agent in council. Reorganization of Choeltry court. An Indian native Kanappa was appointed Adigar, but he misused his power and consequently he was dismissed from the office by the agent in council. And in his place, the servant of the company, that is British subject, acted as a judges in the Choeltry court. So here you can see that history had witnessed a very strange phenomenon at that time. Firstly, agent in council had no power to award the death sentence. However, secondly, they could award such sentence under the authority of the king. Thus, to summarize, the administration of justice at Madras, the president was at presidency of Surat because earlier Surat was presidency town and Madras was not presidency town. But in 1640, a company established its settlement or factory at Madras, and in 1665 uh, Madras status was raised to that of presidency. In Blacktown, this settlement was divided in White Town and Blacktown. In White Town, there was agent in council code, whereas in Blacktown, there was cruelty code. So, agent in council used to decide cases of Europeans and capital cases of natives, whereas cruelty code was presided by a digger, or he was known as village head, and he was authorized to settle cases, petty cases, civil and criminal nature. So here agent and council had supervisory control over cruelty code. So with this we have completed administration of justice in Madras in first phase from 1639 to 1661. The second phase we are going to discuss in the next video. Thank you.